Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Thanks for logging on to our morning forecast update. It is finally Friday, September the 5th, 2014. We are looking for a new sponsor for our video, folks. So if you are interested in sponsoring this forecast video, or really many of our other options that we have available for us, shoot me an email, southerninwx@gmail.com, and I would love to talk with you about the options that we have available for you. All right, folks, one last hot day, and yeah, we've got some pleasant weather on the way. But we've got a little bit of heat to deal with today. Now, we've got a storm system that's going to move into the area. If we just go ahead and fire up our satellite and radar here, you can see pretty much crystal clear skies for us, maybe a few high thin clouds, but nothing too bad. Possibly some patchy fog out there early this morning, but not a whole lot going on for us. As you can see, though, we've got a system starting to move in, and eventually late tonight this is going to roll in. Temperature-wise, not bad at all either. Starting out in the low 70s here right now, but by the time this afternoon rolls around, that will be a different story. Let's time it out here on Future Radar. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. By this afternoon, Future Radar wants to break out maybe the potential for a few thunderstorms in the area today. I think it may be a bit over aggressive on this. I've only went with a 20% chance during the daytime hours, but nonetheless, we'll see how that pans out. Then as we go into the evening hours, there's that cold front moving in the area, and it's really starting to organize into a pretty nice little line. But as we get into the late evening hours, it just sort of loses steam because the instability of the day is gone. And as you can see, then it starts to move through overnight. High resolution NAM here actually wants to break it up pretty much. Some of the others don't want to break it up as much, so we've still got a chance of some rain tonight. I don't think this is going to be a big rainmaker like we saw last weekend. I don't think we're looking about, at 4 or 5 inch totals like we saw isolated spots last weekend. Probably in general an inch or less this time, and much less for most of us. I don't think it's going to be a big rainmaker by any means. Then as you go through your morning on Saturday, it should be pretty much out of here. We have maybe a possibility of a scattered pop-up here or there on Saturday, but do think most of it will be gone by midday on Saturday, the way things look right now. And then after that, we get into a very pleasant weekend. Temperature-wise, here's what we're looking at temperatures today. By the time this afternoon rolls around, the 90s are going to creep back into the area. Now you can see this little cool pocket here in central Indiana this afternoon. That is the hint of some shower and thunderstorm activity during this afternoon. That's not going to be there if we don't get that shower and thunderstorm activity. So again, the possibility will be there, but I think in general we're going to hover our temperatures pretty near 90 again. And then by the time you go to tomorrow morning, very similar to what we saw overnight last night, where we get temperatures in the low 70s to upper 60s across the area. But then beyond that, tomorrow afternoon is going to be very pleasant as you see 70s invade the area, and that's about all we get. And then look at this. By the time Sunday morning comes, we've got temperatures in the 50s taking over across the area, and temperatures only sticking around into the mid 70s by Sunday afternoon. Very pleasant weekend. And by the way, Sunday is going to be the pick of the weekend. If we take a look at our dew point temperatures, remember we've got dew points in the 70s right now, and that's just absolutely soupy weather. It's muggy. By the time Sunday afternoon comes, though, we're going to be temperatures in the mid to upper 50s for our dew points, and that's going to equate to extremely low humidity. And with temperatures in the 70s and mostly sunny skies, folks, Sunday is going to be a beautiful weekend if you got outdoor plans. Tomorrow is probably going to be more of a mostly cloudy day, at least to begin with. Cloud debris should hang around pretty much through most of the day. We'll see a few peaks of sunshine in the afternoon hours, but temperatures in the 70s. Not a bad day tomorrow by any means, but the pick of the weekend most certainly will be Sunday. And I'll show you that exactly what I mean. We'll go to southernindianaweather.com here, and we'll take a look at your 10-day outlook. By the way, we've got a completely redesigned website. If we go over here, you can see the main page is designed with you in mind. There's a lot of neat features on here. So, folks, be sure you go check out the new southernindianaweather.com. We've even got a new traffic tracker here on our website, which is really cool if you're traveling across the area and you want to see if there are any delays on the interstate or anything like that. You can pull up the traffic tracker. You can get current temperatures across the area, and you can see, oh, it looks like there is a little bit of delays on I-65 here. It's a little bit of a delay right there, and it's a great little tool. It's updated live, so it's there for you to use, and there's a lot of other great things along with our interactive radar and all kinds of other cool things. And of course, the biggest expansion here is that I'm now forecasting for 10 days rather than just the 7 days, so you get a lot more detailed information. Folks, one last hot day around the area today. We're looking at about 90 degrees across the area, maybe about 92 in the Evansville area, upper 80s to near 90 near the northern tier of our counties. But folks, hot and humid, and then thunderstorms again are likely overnight. Uh, Isolated to possibly scattered during the afternoon hours. I might up that from a 20 to a 30% chance if the high resolution NAM has its way and ends up being right. But not a big chance regardless during the daytime hours. Better chance comes through overnight. Then tomorrow, look at this. We stay kind of mostly cloudy in some clearing in the afternoon hours, but only 76 for your high down to 57 on Saturday night. And then, wow, Sunday 78 and 55. Monday 78 and 60. We get some rain chances moving in for the next week, but then look at this. As far as the eye can see, we've got temperatures very pleasant. And look at this. By the time you get to the end of the 10-day, we're talking very pleasant weather with temperatures into the 60s. This is going to be great weather, folks. If I show you what the GFS ensembles say for the next 16 days, gives you this idea. I've talked about this cold air intrusion that's going to be coming in mid-month. And folks, there it is. You can see it. I mentioned a couple of days ago on my Facebook page and one of the posts that I wouldn't be surprised if we saw upper 60s in the modeling at some point in time. We do, in fact, see that now. So you can see kind of an up and down pattern again. But after today, the highest that we get is 81, 82, something like that. And we even see some upper 60s for highs. So fall-like weather is certainly on its way, folks. And we will enjoy it after the string of 90s we had. I know some were saying, could this be a new pattern? And of course, the answer to that is no. Same old pattern we're going back into that we have been. This couple of week span in 90s was just a fluke. And we're going back into that same old pattern of the up and down. So, we'll take it though. After some 90s, I'm looking forward to a little bit cooler weather. It is September, by the way, and our average high temperature, as you can see, whenever you get to this, even to the 60s, your average high temperature around there is going to be pretty near 80 degrees. So well below normal weather coming. All right, folks, that is it for this edition of our forecast discussion. Hope you have a great day, folks. Enjoy your weekend. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite with SouthernIndianaWeather.com. Have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.